What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CarX Street, where, as I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, as of update 1.0.6, we received a nice little payout bump for elite races. This payout bump makes elite race grinding one of, if not the most lucrative ways to earn money in the game, so today we have a challenge. We're going to be putting exactly 1 hour on a timer and seeing exactly how much money we can earn within that hour. Now, as of my calculations, we should be able to earn 372,000 credits and 120 speed coin, or street coin. If you guys are looking to try this out for yourself, you're going to need a C6 race car, a C5 race car, a C4 race car, a C5 drift car, and a C4 drift car as well. We're going to be working top to bottom, starting with C6, working our way down to C4 each time. So I think without any further ado, we're going to get started. All right, guys, race number 1 here. We got our C6 race. We got our countdown timer in the webcam frame. Hopefully this should all work out well for us. Now we got plenty of challenges to complete here within the 15-minute cycle, and I think the C6 race will be no problem. This car is definitely super fast. If you guys are looking for this tune, I did post this tune on the channel last week, and I'll leave a link in the description down below, but we should have no trouble at all winning these Black Lotus races. This car is super fast, gives us no trouble. Already pulling on that Lambo back there, so hopefully we can finish each of these races without losing too much time here. So just gonna keep it nice and smooth here, run a nice consistent race, and we're just gonna try our best to avoid restarting. Now I do want to mention, guys, we are on the official update here, so we're not on those PTR physics. We might need a little bit of handbrake in this car to float it around, and it looks like these physics are working out pretty well for us here. That Lambo is left in the dust, so we got 1 race under our belt, and the reason why we are trying to complete each of these as fast as we can is because we only have 15 minutes to win 5 races before the races refresh, so we're gonna lose time if we need to reset. So again, consistency is the name of the game. Gonna run the rest of the race here as solidly as possible, and we should be able to win pretty easily with that Lambo left in the dust back there as I hit the truck. Now, we probably should have taken a look at the bank account at the beginning of this challenge versus the end of the challenge to see exactly how much money we make, but unlike previous weeks, we do have an extended level cap here, so we're gonna actually earn a little bit more money than the 372,000 credits and 120 speed coin when we level up. So that's actually really nice, but instead I'm gonna keep track of exactly how much money I make in the elite races themselves, so that way we have a better idea of what the grind looks like when you actually just run elite races. That way, in case people cap out, which I don't know if people are going to cap out as easily, hopefully with these new level caps, it'll be a little bit longer for people to level up and therefore give us a little bit more of a challenge as we go here. But we are going to keep track of exactly how much we win in the elite races. Now, this is a long race. This is taking 6 minutes to complete already, which is a little bit of a bummer and definitely going to add to our time. So we're definitely going to want to hustle through some of the others. Now, that is one thing to note. If we do go over the 15-minute mark for our first 5 races, we're going to keep going because some of the 21 tribe races, the Drift United races, they're a little bit shorter at times, so we might be able to save a couple minutes there too, so I'm not super worried about that. Hopefully we're coming towards the end. Yeah, we're at 83% here, so we're making good progress. Winning's no problem, it's just the amount of time it's taking, but we should be okay here. We're gonna keep our head down, keep trying to earn as much as we can, and if we do get into C4 and our Black Lotus refreshes, we'll probably just go right back into Black Lotus. That way we can earn as much money as we can. This is definitely a challenge, and I don't know if we're gonna make all that money for sure, but that is the maximum amount that we should be able to make there, the 372 and the 120. So coming around towards the finish line here, hop on the brakes. This tune doing absolute wonders for us. As always, like I said, link in the description to this tune down below, and then we're gonna hop into our C5 races as soon as we cross the finish line. So there we go, click right through here as fast as we can, grab our RX-7 as fast as we can, find the 21 tribe race, there it is, fast travel over there, and we're gonna start the race immediately. So these 21 tribe races sometimes give me a little bit of trouble here. I have been working on the RX-7 tune just a little bit to be even more effective in these races. Oh, this is super short, 1500. I have found that huge angle, backies, that type of thing, mega backwards helps a ton. Hopefully, yep, did we get the backwards there? Oh, we just got perfect, damn. So this is gonna be a little tricky. We might have to redo it, hopefully not. Come on, give us that 1500, give us that big angle. Oh, did we get it? It was like 1490. No. Oh, I missed by 10 points. We'll retry here. All right, restart here. Absolute shame I didn't get that backy on the first run, but I probably should just try and keep it a little bit more smooth, and I should get it here. Run it nice and wide. Yeah, we got it this time. Even if we got to go a little wide through here, that's what I should have done the first time. So we lost a little bit of time, but there we go. There's the 21 tribe race. We're going to hop into our C5 race next. All right, so C5 race up next here, guys. We got the R32 in Speedline Syndicate. Still working on this tune as well. If you guys are looking for this tune, let me know down in the comments if I should post it. It is similar to the Z. It's geared a little bit short, so it tops out a little bit easier than some other builds might, but it's nice and competitive. It's a lot of fun to drive. It is a little bit softer and prone to oversteering a little bit more than the Z, so it probably could use a little bit more work, but I find it very fun to drive, and although it's not as much of a walk every single race as the Z is, it is still a lot of fun. Gonna use the nitrous sparingly as we come up to red line, just in case we need to expand our rev range. Oh, traffic. Whew, we got one car kind of hot on our tail, and like I said, guys, name of the game is wasting as little time as possible. We've shaved just about 10 minutes off the clock here as I check it while I drive, and we're just trying to stay consistent so we don't have to restart and waste that time. So we got a pretty good gap on here. I'm gonna try and keep this R32 as stable as we can throughout this race, and I'll see you guys at the finish line. So I know I said the car was geared a little bit shorter. We are topping out here down the back stretch here. Just wanted to show you guys, it's kind of the downside of my tunes. They do accelerate really well, but I try to get them to top out like right at the end of where you would need the acceleration to top out on one of these tracks versus being absolute missiles on the highway. So that's why they're tuned the way they are. A little bit of oversteer in this corner here, but we're still way far ahead of the pack. This thing probably could use a 7-speed transmission as a result as well. It would definitely help a ton, but trying to save that speed coin as much as we can. Oh man. On all of these builds, because they buy us angle kits and engine swaps for drift cars. So running that 6-speed here about as short as we can. You guys will find that's a theme with a lot of my track cars here. Built them to make money, not to run the highway, right? And we're coming to the finish line here with yet another win. 12 minutes in, so we're doing okay. We got 2 more races to do. We got our C4s. We're gonna head in here, grab our S14. First build here on the channel. Absolutely love it. Haven't changed a thing. Where is it? There it is. We're gonna head into Drift United, and we are gonna have ourselves a nice little drift challenge here yet again. So same exact build, same exact tune as our first video on the channel building the car. If you guys are looking for that, link in the description down below as well. And the name of the game is just running wide and linking these drifts. I actually had a absolute trash few first corners here. I'm gonna try and get it back together, gather it up. It is a little bit difficult running these low power builds after running the Supra and the RX-7. So right here, you guys will see, I went super wide on this corner, and that is absolutely strategic. Is it the cleanest drifting? Absolutely not. It looks like trash, but what you're doing when you do that is you're extending the track out as much as you can. So in the distance required to run the race, you're actually gaining more points. You're creating more area for your car to run out and drift, which means that you'll create more points in the long run. Learn to talk, Carl. So through here, we're gonna go out way wide, and that 5500 should be no problem at all. So again, super ugly drifting. Really, name of the game is just extending the track out as much as we can, but it makes money, so we'll take it. All right, so we got what, 1 minute and 40 seconds to win a race in the R32. Should we do it or should we wait out the Black Lotus? Let's just go for it. Let's go for the, sorry, not the R32, the RSX, which is a new build here on the channel, and you know, probably isn't the best car for this challenge, if I'm being honest with you guys, because I did leave this car front wheel drive to challenge myself, which, as if this isn't enough of a challenge already. We do have a front wheel drive car here, and we're gonna do our best. A little bit of a pinch here. I couldn't find a gap on the launch. So these C4 races are not only the lowest paying, but they are gonna be the most challenging. Get out, get out. Oh man, that was so close. The AI is not working in my favor this race. We're gonna use the NOS as much as we can here. I do have race gas in this car as well, trying to keep it a little bit faster, and again, geared super short, which is working out really well for us. Get out of my way, traffic, AI. Come on, I'm out of NOS. We got the tight button hook down here, so I gotta be careful. Front wheel drive, prone to understeer. Tried to tune some oversteer into it as best we could, but we do have a nice little battle here against this Subaru, and he is pulling. So if we lose this race, guys, I'm probably gonna, oh, he hit the traffic, that was huge. Probably gonna head back into C6 if we do lose this race, just to try and make more money over there versus in here. But hopefully we can stay nice and consistent in this RSX. I actually have a lot of fun racing this car. I think with some of the tunes being a little bit more OP, the races, I don't wanna say they get boring, but pretty easy to win, and so it's nice to challenge myself a little bit here. Front wheel drive, I did have one of these cars as well, IRL, and I really love it and I miss it, and so it's super cool to have it out here. So I'm gonna have to lock in here. This Subaru's giving us a run for our money, quite literally giving us a run for our money, as we are under that 15-minute mark to start here. But again, that first Black Lotus race was pretty long, so I'm gonna lock in here. We're gonna get a good battle. Oh no, front wheel drive, killing me. No! I probably should have all-wheel drive swapped this car for this video, not gonna lie. But we're keeping the pure Honda spirit alive here as best we can. Oh, no way. That kind of worked out for us. Come on now. We gotta lock in here. Cars hitting traffic, cars hitting walls. Hitting VTEC, let's go. Is this another Honda? Or is that a Beamer? I think it's a Beamer. We gotta stay absolutely dialed. Absolutely locked in here as we pass for the lead is crazy. NTNS, goated Honda boy, confirmed. No! Give us that VTEC, give us that VTEC, come on now. Around the outside, come on. I have no NOS left. No, he's gonna win. No, come on. Oh, if I had the NOS. No, did we win? Yeah, we won, let's That's crazy. All right, let's go. We're back into C6. I can't believe we got the win with the traffic. Traffic worked out for us there. Whew, that's crazy. All right, back to C6. Let's get that Z going. Hopefully our Black Lotus reset for us. It did not. 4 minutes. What? What's up with my countdown timer? Did they fudge the countdown? Oh, it's because my countdown timer is the start of the race versus these countdowns being the end of the race. So I actually completed all 5 with 3 minutes to spare. That's actually not too bad, but we are gonna have to wait on our challenge, which I don't think we're gonna win all of the races within the hour, considering that my countdown started at the beginning of the race and these countdowns start at the end of the race, but we're still gonna do our best. All right, guys, so while we were sitting here waiting for the race to start, I did a little math. We would have won 93,000 credits and 30 speed coin out of the last 5 races, which really isn't bad, but it did take us about 22 minutes into our challenge here because we started our timer at the beginning of the first Black Lotus race versus the countdowns for the cooldowns starting at the end of the races. So that is going to be a little tough. We'll see how to navigate this at the end of the video. But once again, we got the Z here. Should have absolutely no trouble on this race. I actually know this layout pretty well because I've driven tons of Black Lotus Elite races. I'd love to see some new tracks and courses come in here eventually too. I think that would be really cool to see because you kind of do get used to running the same Elite races. And I do want to let everyone know too, I'm going to give you guys like a little screenshot or like a video clip. There's one Black Lotus race for me, and definitely let me know in the comments if you guys have had this as well. But the one on the very bottom of the map, kind of on the peninsula, it has like a 43-minute cooldown or like an hour-long cooldown for some reason, which I would assume is just a programming error, but it's the only Elite race that I've seen in the whole game that doesn't have a 15-minute cooldown for me. So I don't know if that was intentional on CarX's part or if it was just a little bit of a mistake, but it is a 45-minute cooldown for me. So again, I don't know if CarX was just looking to kind of limit the amount of Black Lotus we could run or if that's just an error, but definitely let me know down in the comments too if you guys have experienced that as well. Once again here, guys, coming around the end with a huge lead. Hopefully save some time here as well. Nice minute and 45 long race, and we are good to go. So Black Lotus complete for round 2. Let's head into our C5s. All right, guys, so another 21 tribe challenge here. We got like 3 minutes until the R32 race refreshes, so we might be able to refresh this once if we need to. Hopefully we don't, though. Again, just trying to keep it really wide, a lot of angle, and extend the track as much as we can. One back is usually enough bump. There we go. We get it backwards? Nope. Oh, this one was tough. I struggled on this one last time. Come on, give us the backwards. No? Come on, CarX. But I did struggle on this one pretty heavily last time I tried it. So hopefully we'll be able to get that 7,900. It is a little tough on this route. Just trying to keep that multiplier up as much as we can here. I might need a backy. How about that one? No? No, I think we got it. I think we're fine. Yeah, we got it by a mile. Even without the backy, we got it. Way over 8,000. I don't know why it was so much easier this time than last time I tried it, but maybe it's the tune. I have been working on it. So there it is, guys. 9,300. A little more money in the bank. We're going to keep this challenge rolling. Hop into the R32 here, and we have caught up to our countdown timer once again. So we got to wait 55 seconds for this thing to refresh. So now, time is ticking here on the countdown timer. 34 minutes left in the challenge. I don't think we're going to be able to get them all done within the hour, but we're going to do our absolute best here. Maybe if there wasn't countdown timers, we probably could have done it, but actually I don't want to say that because I'm probably going to lose a race at some point in this video. All right, there's the end of the countdown timer. Let's hop right in here. Should be another easy win. R32 is absolutely OP. Once again, if you guys are looking for the tune, definitely let me know. I think it is geared a little short. Like I said, I'd love to have that 7-speed in it, but it is an absolute ripper here. I do like to use the nitrous off the rip. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just gripped up enough before the guardrail started there. AI cars always hit that back there too. I saw one hit back there. It was a nice little perk for me. I'll take it. The less competition, the better. We should be able to pull on these guys pretty effectively here. Nice high-speed track. Little rotation off the curb, and we are flying. Again, trying to stay consistent, not running the fastest lap times, just whatever will get us to the end of the race with the dub, so we don't have to restart. Keep an eye out for traffic collisions too. Oh, and it looks like one of the cars did not back there. Just hit some traffic. Oh no, that was the finish line. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, one of our classic NTNS restarts here. Oh no. So resetting on the track is one thing. As long as we're not restarting the race, we should be good. I went for the start finish. Oh man, absolute bonobo activity out here. Get on the brakes way later than the line tells us. Truthfully, at this point, I don't know why I'm running the racing line. I kind of disregard whatever it says to do anyway, but every now and again, the racing line does bail me out a little bit. It kind of tells me where to go if I can't see the barriers or whatnot, so I leave it on. Whatever helps us make the most money, right? Oh, it's a one lapper. Awesome. There it is again. All right, so heading into our C4s next. We might have to wait for the countdown timer again. We'll grab the S14. Oh, nope, Drift United's open. Sick. Let's go. Fast travel over there. And here we go. These are usually pretty easy compared to 21 tribes, so we should be okay. 4,500 is the goal. Gonna manji the road out as nice and wide as we possibly can to earn as many points as we can on the straights too. We got a right-hander up here, so we should be able to manji one more time in here. There we go. Probably should have went a little wider, but I think we'll be okay. Plenty of points. Can we go this way? Oh, we can. Juicing the line, juicing it out. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Whoops. I thought we were going left there. I did not set myself up for that corner very well. But once again, 4,500 is going to be absolutely no problem here in the OG S14. We're going to hit the nitrous, try and finish this out a little quicker, and see if we can hop into the RSX. All right, so grabbing that RSX next. There it is. These races stress me out more than any other. Okay, so we got 1 minute and 28 seconds. We're going to fast travel over here. We're going to try and catch our breath a little bit here, kind of get in the zone for this race, because these ones are more challenging than some of the others for sure. In fact, while it's counting down, let's see how much time we have left on Black Lotus before we can run that. I'm guessing it's gonna be a couple minutes. Yeah, so that's 7 minutes. So we could probably restart the RSX race if we had to. And we are already more than halfway. We only have one more race to do though. So we're kind of catching up on time a little bit. We're doing pretty good. And there it is, ready to start our second RSX race here, C4. We got like 6 minutes-ish until the Black Lotus resets. So hopefully we should be able to get out to a nice little jump. We're gonna hit the nitrous right off the bat. And this thing's a rocket if you can get the nitrous going. Here we go, starting the lead. That's what we like to see. Oh, no, no, no. I thought that was a different corner than what it was. Oh, traffic. Dude, these RSX races are making me nervous. It's so funny because you drive the Z or you drive the R32 and it's like no problem at all. And then just switching to a looser front wheel drive, slower car. Oh man, is it a little more stressful. Oh, I don't want to run out of nitrous here. The 6th gear is pretty long. We should be okay. But I like to have a little nitrous in 6th gear in all my racing tunes, just in case we max out. A little careful through the intersections, over the hills and whatnot. It is front wheel drive, a little tougher to save if you do end up losing that rear end. And I was really slow through there. We lost one competitor to traffic back there, and we still have a decent gap here. Oh, this is a short race. So it looks like we're gonna be waiting on that Black Lotus cooldown again. I wish I had like I don't have a C3 build. I think my convertible Supra or something, but it's kind of trash. But there it is, guys. We're gonna be waiting on Black Lotus yet again here, wasting countdown time for the cooldown time. And there it is, guys. 4 minutes and 18 seconds is absolutely crazy. That's gonna bring us down to like 21 minutes on our timer for halfway, which again is due to my countdown timer starting before the first race, whereas the actual cooldown timers happen after. But we only have 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Otherwise, I would hop into a C3 build, and I guess I could try my convertible Supra, but honestly, it's kind of a disgrace that it exists, and I know it's not super competitive. So I think instead of hopping into that and wasting time, we're just gonna wait out the Black Lotus and see if we can get that win. Now we are quite literally at halftime on this video, so if you guys made it this far, let me know down in the comments, do you think this is a fair rate of return on our time, or do you think CarX should buff the economy again? We got 60 seconds left until we can start our third run here of Elite Races. Let's do it. And here we go, guys. C6 event number 3 here, starting off our third round of Elite Races. Z is absolutely no trouble. Oh, we're getting a little bit of trouble. That's crazy. I haven't seen a car hang with this thing like that ever. But we are pulling ahead as always here. We're actually gonna hit some nice handbrake turns up here. And like I said, guys, we are on that official update, not the PTR. Whoa, man, a little wide. And we might have a little competition on our hands here. I can still hear those cars behind us. And so we are gonna have to utilize our handbrake turns up here a little bit. Now, I do wanna mention as well, on the new PTR, it felt like that was a little bit less necessary. Those new tires and new physics feel a little bit more gripped up than these ones do. The cars kind of wanna float and drift out a little bit more. And I don't know, I like the floaty driftiness of this game. It feels like CarX to me. It makes me nostalgic for CarX Drift Racing Online. We used to race on the track here and there, and it was always a great time. And so I do enjoy these controller physics quite a lot. But I do think those PTR physics, oh man, into the guardrail. See, in my video on this car, I braked in there and was able to, like, I late braked way later and I was able to grip up. But I do think those PTR physics are way better on the wheel. And I believe I did say it in that video. No! Oh no! This car is so broken, dude. I can just fall off the face of the map and still be in the lead after a reset. But I did say in that video, I feel like it's worth having the trade-off for the wheel. Ideally, I would love an update if they could, where the wheel has the new physics, the PTR physics, and the controller physics stay the same as they are right now. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I would assume that they all need to be on the same physics to work. So I would bet that CarX is still kind of working on that a little bit, and they wanted to get that all sorted out before they put new physics into the new update, which I super appreciate, because they were kind of always updating the CarX Drift Racing physics, and at a certain point, it just kind of became a nuisance because tunes were obsolete. quite often, and so I'm glad they're taking their time with it, and hopefully we get a new physics update soon. And I did stream on Twitch recently on the wheel, on the current physics, on the official update, and I had a lot of fun, man. Link in the description to the Twitch down below if you guys are looking to drive with us. But the current physics are not bad by any means. I just think it's a lot easier and smoother to transition. You get less jackhammer wheel action as well on the new physics, and so it's pretty nice. I would love to see them come into the game, at least on wheel officially, so hopefully CarX is still kind of working on that a little bit, but I know controller players aren't super stoked as much as the wheel players are, so we'll see how that kind of plays out. This is a longer race, 38%. Oh man, this one's gonna burn so much time. At least we won't have to wait for any cooldowns at the end of this race, but man, we're gonna do 2 laps in this track? I went too late again. I got the PTR physics on the brain, man. I'm late braking everywhere, but once again, this car just so fast, I can reset all I want. I'm so far ahead, it's not even funny. So if you guys are hesitant on investing in this car after the last video I posted on it, I think you can tell this race that the car is way better than I am and will definitely win you some races even if you end up flying off the side of the road, missing corners, late braking, whatever it is. This car is it's so far ahead that it's okay. So we're gonna finish out the second lap here on this race, guys. I'll see you at the finish line. All right, guys, so here we are coming up to the finish line on our third C6 race here, and we have spent almost 7 minutes in this race. It has been a long time, but we did win first try. Z absolutely holding it down for us. We're gonna speed through these menus as fast as we can here. Hop back into the map, grab that RX-7. We're gonna head right into our next 21 tribe. Definitely no cooldown on this one. Now with just over 14 minutes here left on our countdown timer, I do not believe that we are gonna complete all 4 within our hour, but I am excited to see exactly what we earn within that hour. I think a lot of people, when they kind of project how much they can make per hour, they do the math that I did at the beginning of this video and forget that cooldown timer starts after the first race, right? And if you have a 7-minute race to start your C6 off, then your time is actually going to be a little bit more than an hour to complete all 4 cycles, right? And so definitely something to keep in mind if you guys are kind of doing out your time versus your return. This is a tougher course too. Try and keep that multiplier up. Can I get a mega backwards here? I'm going to go for it. Come on, give me that mega backwards. Did I not get it? Oh, okay, I did get it. I was going to say. So hopefully that'll help our score a little bit here. Might need another one. Oh, too much angle. Able to save it with the handbrake though. And are we gonna hit that 9,700? Oh, we got it. We got it all day. Let's go. All right, burning through the 21 tribe. That's awesome. Almost 11K. We got it. All right, so next race here is gonna be that R32. Hopefully no countdown timer, no timer. Let's go. Hopefully we'll be able to get through at least all of our third races here. Little old school versus even older school Nissan battle here. And the R32 is absolutely out. And once again, I'll see you guys at the finish line. All right, guys, and there it is coming down the final backstretch here in the R32 C5 race number 3. Definitely a nice lead on the Z back there. I wouldn't recommend crashing as much as you can in the Z in this car. It's a little bit of a closer race, but we got the win there as well. And there's one of our bonuses. So we just got another 100,000 credits and 35 speed coin for leveling up, which is great to see as well. Heading back into our C4s, we got the S14 yet again. Love these nice wide open roads here. Once again, should be no trouble here. Nice old school tune. We're gonna go wide one more time. We're gonna manji this. Oh, I wanted to get the multiplier up, but I didn't. But once again, these are a lot easier than the 21 tribe, so shouldn't be too much of an issue here. And it's funny, driving the RX-7 to driving this, I can feel a difference in the tunes, man. I've been trying my best to improve the tunes as I go, and I know a lot of you guys are waiting for drift builds, and I apologize that I haven't come out with a drift build in a minute. We might not get the 5,000 here. We only got one more corner. What is going on? But I am trying to improve the tunes as we go, make them better as we sort of figure out the tuning and the logistics on this game. We're gonna fail this. We're gonna fail a C4. Are you kidding me? Okay, all right, well, I don't want to talk about it. That was an absolute waste of time. I took that for granted, man. I'm like, yeah, this will be no problem. And it was a problem. Way over that time. I don't know what I was doing last time. And there it is, the S14. All right, guys, with just over 5 minutes left here on the countdown timer, we are into our RSX race here in C4. So hopefully we should be able to win this one without a reset. Let me use that nitrous off the rip. It's just so much faster with the nitrous. I don't know if some cars get like a better horsepower jump out of using the nitrous than others, but this one definitely feels like it does. It struggles so bad under just the engine power alone on launches, and then when you hit the nitrous, it just jumps ahead so nicely. But we're gonna be careful on the brakes here. Watch that understeer. And this is a pretty good track for the RSX here. Nothing too tight and nothing too crazy on braking zones either, so we should be able to finish this out strong. The 6th gear, a little bit of a dog. We'll hit the nitrous up through here because we got it. Why not? Keep like half throttle, keep the car rotating. Very nice. And there's not a huge gap back there, so we got to be careful. 4 minutes left on the countdown timer here, and I don't know if we'll be able to start another Black Lotus before the timer runs out, but we will do a total and see exactly what we've earned in the hour. I actually can't believe an hour's passed already. That's crazy. Doesn't feel like an hour. I guess time flies when you're having fun. I do enjoy grinding these races for whatever reason. I don't know. People have said that they feel like they're kind of grindy and boring at this point, but I don't know, man. I have fun with them. I like the variety too. I like where some of them are drift races and some of them are races. And honestly, having the front wheel drive car just for me is a lot of fun. Just provides a little variety and a little bit more of a challenge too, because if I was just running the Z and the R32, I could see myself getting bored, but where this car is a little bit disadvantaged just because of the drivetrain, I do have a lot of fun with them. So well into the nighttime here. We got 3 minutes left on the countdown timer. We might be able to start our 4th Black Lotus. So although we might not hit that 372, we might do it pretty well. I mean, the Black Lotus is gonna pay out nicely. Let's see here. Has the countdown timer out? And the countdown is 3 minutes and 17 seconds. No. All right, guys. So that is gonna be our full earnings on the hour with these 5 races. Let's add up the numbers and see exactly what we've earned. All right, guys. So within the hour, we would have earned 279,000 credits on the elite races alone, as well as 90 speed coin. If we completed one more round of elite races, we would hit the 372,000 credits, as well as the 120 speed coin. For us, though, in the purpose of this video, if you're gonna sit down for 1 hour, you're gonna be able to get through 3 rotations, not 4, which is definitely something worth pointing out. This means once again that you'll earn 279,000 credits and 90 speed coin per hour. Guys, this was a super fun challenge. I really enjoyed making this video. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys a ton. If you did enjoy the video or found it useful at all, please feel free to leave a like down below, subscribe for more just like it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.